Hello, it's
We're
Kelly.
back.
Karen. We're going to talk about unruly, crazy customers. She's got a ton. I'll think of some. Go ahead.
OMG. I have a lot. 10 years of driving, you just get all kinds of people in your car. I had this one passenger. He kept asking me what his favorite football team is because we were start talking about football. And I said, I don't know. I threw the Giants and some teams out. And he kept hitting me with his hat. I go, you don't need to hit me with your hat. Oh, come on, hit me again. So he kept hitting me with his hat because I wouldn't guess his favorite football team. And so I had to pull over and tell him to get out of my car. I can't have you hitting me with your hat. He goes, you're gonna pull over right here? Yes, get out of my car. I'm gonna report this to, our company. So he needed to chill or something because I was tired of getting hit by his hat. That was unacceptable. We don't have to put up with passengers' behavior problems or anything. It's supposed to be a smooth ride from point A to point B, pick up and drop off. You can communicate with your passengers, have a nice conversation, but you don't need to be insulted or assaults or anything of that sort. So you just kick them out of your car, call your company, and report them. It's simple as that. And you will not get in trouble whatsoever. Another incident, I was on Las Vegas Boulevard on the strip. I had a limo, green monster. It was a green limo. It was a what do you call those? Humvee limos, and it was green. And this lady was out of her window throwing cash at this taxi cab driver, and I was behind him. And so he was collecting some cash from this limo passenger, and then he left, and then I pulled up next to the limo, and I had my hand out. Just for fun, what the heck. And so she handed me a few ones, and so she put a few ones, and then she said, show me your boobs. What? I don't show my boobs to anyone.
Bye, Felicia.
And so, show me your boobs. Okay. Goodbye. Have a good day.
Thank
I
you
drove on. Thank you.
I'm not a stripper.
That was really weird. That was crazy. I don't do stuff like that. So that was it on that particular ride. So yeah, we've had a lot of experiences with passengers and other drivers out there on the road. It's crazy. Las Vegas is crazy. It's crazy. It's so, oh my gosh.
I haven't had crazy, but I had a girl that I saw all day, up and down the strip, up and down the strip. She was wearing a very pretty high-low dress, but it was a wedding gown. And all day long I saw her going up and down the strip, taking pictures here, taking pictures there with a photographer all day. And it was now dark. And I was like, I went down to Fremont, and who gets in my car? The girl with the high-low dress. And I said, and I had a blue car at the time. And I go, did you get married today? She's like, yes. And I went, I couldn't tell because you were all over the strip. She goes, yeah, we started at Bellagio and we went all the way down here taking pictures of all the different places. And I'm like, what's the odds that I was going to get you eventually in my car to ask you if you got married today? And she's like, you saw me all day? I saw you at the fountains. I saw you at Flamingo. I saw her everywhere. So I don't know when she got married that day, but eventually she was in my car and I was dying. I was like, I saw you all day. All day I saw you. And she's like, it's funny that you saw us all day. I go, I haunted you twice because she had like a little netting hat that came over her chin. She was a cute girl and she was wearing a high-low wedding dress. It was super cute. And it was just like super funny to see her all day. And then all of a sudden, what are the odds I'm going to get her in the car? It happens a lot especially in the spring, you get a lot of brides picking them up from their venues after they've gotten married because there's no other way to transport them because they don't get a limo, they don't get a bus. It's usually just a groom and the bride picking them up wherever. But the most fun is the ones when they have like all dressed up. I had a group when I first started in Vegas. All the bridesmaids were different wigs, and they were like green, lime yellow, red, blue, purple. They were all the colors. They were going to a bar. They weren't going to have names. They were going to be the color of their wig all night. And I was like, well, that's good. You don't have to keep track of everybody. Like, where did Susan go? Where did Diana go? Where'd red go? Where'd blue go? So people would go, who are they looking for? Blue.
Yeah.
We're looking for blue. Did you see blue? But yeah, it's
Las
fun.
Vegas is very challenging when it comes to passengers. It really is. I mean, you just get all kinds of people from all over the world. I mean, if you want to talk about,
You can learn a lot from a customer
yeah,
who, if they're sellers, if they sell things, how they kind of like rev up other people in the car, like, oh, we're gonna go get this, we're gonna be aggressive, we're gonna tell them that we're the best, da da da, and you're just like, what are you talking about? Like you butt in because you're like, what are we selling? I want to know if I need to buy it. And they just start, oh, you're funny, and I'm like, and then you hear, oh, did you see so and so? He was acting all kinds of this way. He doesn't act like that in the office. It's like, how does he act in the office? But you, as drivers, you just tend to listen, and you can tell who is like a go-getter and who isn't, who's there for a good time on the weekend. You can just tell who's just there. And I mean, there's a lot of people that are just there.
I
But
just had
mostly-
one. Just had one last Sunday. He was here on business, and he asked me, do you want to start a business? Here's my card. He was telling me all about his business and how to start a business. Oh, okay. I'll give you a call in a week. So he gave me his business card. So, I mean, it went in the trash. I mean,
Right. It's just fun.
oh my gosh.
People are fun when they're funny. And I'm a self-built comedian when it comes to like people watching. If you're ever in my car and I say silly thing, I have to remember what time of day it is because after 11 o'clock p.m. I'll start judging people from the curb. Like, what are you wearing? What is that? And then people are like, crap, what is that? Like, this weekend was a lot of glitter, sequins, and it was coming a joke. Everybody in the car was like, I wonder if they bought that special website, or if that came from this special website. It was like, did they get it for $14.99? Like, where did it come from? And then you look around and you're like, everybody's wearing that same skirt. Everybody's wearing that same shirt. They must have got on the same website. You just want to know what website they've been on.
Right? Bling, bling everywhere.
Yeah, bling. An all white bling.
Mhm.
You're like, what? Did I miss a memo? Why are they wearing white? Is it a whiteout party? Did I miss the whiteout party? Where's the whiteout party? But it's just fun to know when people are in a great space. The others that aren't, like if they've lost a great deal of money to get in the car, they slam doors and, don't say anything. But yet, if I don't say anything, because I am a self-built comedian with things, and I'll say, hey, how's your day going? And they're like, don't ask. Ooh,
Lost money.
okay, I'll shut up. And then I've been really quiet with laryngitis one time, and I got told on a comment that I was impolite because I didn't talk. I didn't know I had to entertain people. I'm driving you from point A to point B. You should be grateful. But they have to have an opinion. They have to have the last word. So you're like, okay, I'll just be quiet. I'm good about being quiet. Then there's other times where I can't keep my mouth shut. I just keep going.
Yeah.
Especially when you see people that are like all in a group and you're like, what are we doing? What is this? What are we doing? You just
Yeah.
roll your eyes and like, what are we doing? Or that takes them 10 minutes to figure out who's getting in the way back of my car. Can we just get in the car?
Yes. A lot
Somebody
of people,
jumps in the front, somebody jumps in the middle. They have to use the third row and they're like, how does the back row open? You have to get off of it first.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so you just like, what
It's
are
very
we
challenging.
doing? And I'm not a get out of the car kind of girl. If you can't figure out how to open the back seat, I'm telling you.
Move the seat forward.
Listen. You have to listen. Open it up by pushing or pulling the thing, and it will pop open. Oh. And then the door. People have slammed my door so much that when you open the door handle, it doesn't pop the door. So now they have to use their elbow to open the door because they've worn out the mechanism to pop the door because they've slammed it so many times. Because we're in an area where it's dry and hot and mild winters, and then people come from Nebraska, Illinois, Chicago, New York, where their doors get frozen. So to close them, they slam them because they're breaking the ice or the water, and that's how my doors don't pop anymore, because they worn out the pop mechanism, and those are like a lot of money to replace times 4. So I just say, push your elbow in it. I say that all night. Push your elbow in it to open the door. They'll open the latch, and it doesn't open. You gotta put your elbow in it at the same time. Oh, why? Because people slam my door so much it doesn't pop open anymore. So I need to get them adjusted, and they'll be fine. But in the meantime, just put your elbow in it. Put your elbow in it. Put your elbow in it. And they open the door. It's just funny. People don't. And the other part is people don't respect our stuff.
No, they don't respect our vehicles. Not at all.
They'll play with stuff
doors.
that has no business being played with. Opening and closing the windows. Opening and closing the windows. It's like, oh, we need to get a picture. I open my sunroof so they can look at the Eiffel Tower through the ceiling of my car. They're like, that thing goes, that is amazing. Then they want to stand up. I'm not a limo. Sit down. And then ask you to go climb in through the window. Can I sit on the edge? No. You cannot sit on the edge of my car and take a picture outside. No. And then I've locked my window. And they're like, why is the window locked?
You have the AC on.
Because one time I just gotten them tinted, so I couldn't roll down the windows. And they all had tape, do not roll down for 24 hours. Well, has it been longer than 24 hours? No, it hasn't. Just leave the car alone. I have a charger that pulls like this in my car, and they play with it. They have to touch something. They have to play with it. They have to fidget. They have to do something. I have a candy jar type vending box in my car. How much is that? How much is this? How much is that? How much is this? Is the charger free? Yeah, the charger's free. How do you retract it? I have no words when people want to play with stuff. Now they want me to help them figure it out.
While you're driving.
It's like, what? Oh, I don't like this music. Oh, that's nice. I don't like this music either, but you wanted this channel. Or can I do Bluetooth off my phone? No.
No. That's no.
I don't need to hear your phone calls. I don't need to hear your rap crap. I don't need to hear none of that. Just let the music play. We'll get you to your... I mean, it's 3-5-minute rides. Yes. It's not even a long time.
They complain sometimes. Some of them, not everyone.
How come this light's taking so long?
Yeah, that's another big one. Lights in Las Vegas are long.
I say that we can have every birthday, every anniversary, every 4th of July right here at the light. So get your holidays in right now. People are like, you're funny. I'm like, we'll be here for a minute. 9 minutes. 9 minutes? Time it. One guy timed it. He goes, we were here 9.5 minutes. I said, and sometimes you don't get through the first light. So you're like, now you're here for another 9 minutes. But Vegas needs to fix that, but that's not us, it's them. But just, people are just people. And some people aren't very nice, and some people are joyful. Some people are funny. And the vibe stays right if they're funny. And then if the vibe doesn't, I get quiet. You get quiet?
Most of the time, I'm sociable with everyone. I'm very sociable.
Are you a tour guide?
Kind of, sort of, a little bit. And then sometimes when they're quiet, then I'm quiet. Because they don't want to talk. Okay, I get it. They don't want to talk.
Do you get the ones where it says quiet and cold?
I get quiet and cold. They don't want... You say, hi, how are you? And that's it. They don't want to...
But then they break their own rules. How come you're not speaking? How come you're not talking to me? Yeah. It says quiet and cold on your app.
Right, it does. It does say quiet and cool on the app. Because
and then in the wintertime, it's reversed. It's reversed. It's cold out. Can you turn on the heater?
They want heater.
And then if it's on heater and it's July, do you want the heater on? No? Why? It's on your app.
Yeah, they changed the settings on the app, and they want, some cold, cool, and when it's hot outside, of course. And then when in the winter months, they want the heater on, because sometimes we don't put the heater on in the winter months because it doesn't get cold here in Las Vegas. So they want the heater on. They say it in the app, and they like to be quiet, and so we don't communicate with them because they want a quiet ride.
Have you ever gotten into a ride? Have they gotten into a ride and drove to the wrong hotel because they put the wrong one in?
Yes, all the time.
Do they blame you?
They blame us, yes, all the time. It's especially Club Wyndham. There's several Club Wyndham. Mm-hmm. And also Hilton Grand Vacations. Mm-hmm. There's several Hilton Grand Vacations. So they put in the wrong one. And I go, this is the drop-off. So you have to order another ride to go to your correct
Or
hotel.
change it before I get there.
Or change it in your app before you get there.
Because
Absolutely.
I've gone.
Some of them don't know where you're going. They're not from here.
I've gone to Summerlin by the golf course in Summerlin. 40 minutes. The guy's on the phone talking business. Not a care in 2 cents of what I'm doing. I'm in traffic. I'm borderline cursing under my breath. I get all the way up to something. Why are we here? He's been in my car for 45 minutes. It's not like he just got in. This is where you told me to take you. Well, you should have verified with me when I got in. You were on the phone, sir. He goes, oh, my bad. And it's 45 minutes the other direction. And I had to turn around. He changed it, turned it around, and he felt bad once he kind of yelled at me and said, oh, why didn't you call and verify with me? You got in the car. You were on the phone. I have a sign now that says, please look at me and verify where you're going. Because that 45-minute drive didn't pay for itself. I was aggravated. I was lit. And how many times have you returned anything?
Return anything?
Like stuff that was left in your car.
Oh, good gracious. OMG. I had purses. I had one purse. She had some marijuana joints in her purse. Mm-hmm. And
how many phones have you returned?
And phones. I don't know. I can't even count. 9 years of driving, I can't even count. So many phones.
I had a guy, took to Fremont, dropped him off. Right away, got somebody else in the car. And the guys that got in the back seat goes, there's a wallet back here. Hands me the wallet. I put it in the front, in my front safe spot. I'm like, whoever it is, I don't know if it's the guy before, the guy way before, how long the wallet's been there. Nobody's bothered to give it to me, so now I have it. So put it in the thing. Can't call Uber. Can't call rideshare and say, hey, I have this wallet. Has no ID in it. No room key. No verification of who, when, why, how, where they came from, whatever. So I sat on it. I just left it in the car, left it in the car, left it in the car. Somebody will call. Somebody will say, I left. Can't find. Maybe it's in your car. I don't know. Drive a couple weeks later, I forgot the wallet was in my car. Never got a phone call. Never got any notification. Hey, somebody left something. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I open it. About 7 months later, $900 was in it. A whole vacation. And I left it in my car, like random, like months. Finally put it in the bank. I didn't steal it. Nobody ever called, said, where is it? Phones. I've had a lady leave a phone. I came home. I live an hour away. Came home. She's called Uber. Now that Uber's given her my phone number, I answer the phone. She goes, you have my phone. I'm like, lady, I'm an hour away. You need to come back right now. I was like, no, I don't. I don't have to come back right now. I have your phone. I get it. Let me go look. So I'm on the phone. Walk out to my car. Sure enough, the phone's back there. Are you going to be in town tomorrow? I'm coming back tomorrow. She's like, I need it right now. I'm like, I'm an hour away. I'm not coming there right now. I've worked 12 hours. I'm not coming back right now. Oh, I'm going to call the police. Go ahead. Call them.
It's our convenience.
She tracked her phone to my house and told me the cops are coming to my house. I said, I'll wait. Went to bed. Now she's threatening me with a lawsuit on my phone, because she has my phone number, about how I stole her phone. And we don't have a turn-in spot. We can't go to where we used to go and turn in phones, and good luck. So I go back up there. I call her from my phone. The next morning, I'm driving up there. She doesn't answer the phone she was on. And I called the rideshare back and said, hey, what's this lady's address or phone number or something? Because I need to mail her phone to her, because she's now answering the other phone that she just called me on. Oh, we don't know. I still have her phone. And I tried to return it. I still have it. Haven't mailed it nowhere. Haven't turned it in nowhere. You can't turn it in. I've turned in so many phones. I've driven back for another guy that was losing his head. He was my last ride of the night. I was driving back to my house. I get an alert from the back seat of my car. Go beep, 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 I'm like, what in the hell is that noise?
We return things on our convenience because we work 12 to 15 hours. And if we're not going to do it that day, it will be the next day before we start.
And I know Vegas is a 3-day town. You're 3 and in. You're 3 in, 3 out.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been willing to return a phone. Return a phone. And no problems. I've sent a phone home so they wouldn't have to buy a new one. They paid for the shipping and all that, and I sent it. But it's just keep your shit. Would you please just keep hold of your stuff so we don't have to do dumb things and get yelled at? I would love to see the cops come in my house an hour away.
You're the one that left their phone or personal items in our car. Hello?
I had a girl I picked up from the airport, no joke. Picked up from the airport, drove her to Flamingo, popped my back of my SUV open. She ran into the hotel. Never got her suitcase, never got her carry-on. I sat there for 3 minutes before she figured it out that she does not have her stuff. And she comes flying back out. She goes, oh my God, I forgot my whole stuff. I'm like, you're so excited to see your friends that here we are. Here's your stuff. She goes, oh my God, thank you for staying. What am I going to do with your suitcase? I don't need your suitcase. You silly girl. Get your shit. Anyway, have a wonderful next week. We'll be back next week.
Yes.
For more of this.
Tune in.
Whatever this is.
We have lots of stories.
We have lots of
12
stories.
years of driving. Tune
In
in.
Las Vegas. It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yes.
You'll be like, I can't believe everybody does this in a car. Yes. You'd be amazed what people do. Bye.
Bye.